Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. I was browsing through my tanks in the garage. I noticed this little baby had a birthday. And this may seem like a ghost from yesterday's past. This is the Panther M10. You don't see this one a lot on YouTube. You don't see this one a lot in battle, apparently. So let's try to figure out why that is. And the main problem with this tank is the fact that originally it had preferential matchmaking. Preferential matchmaking is something from the original World of Tanks Blitz, where premium tanks never saw 2 tiers higher. As a tier 7 tank, if you would get one from the tech tree, you would fight up against tier 9's maximum. So in your Comet or your T20, you would be fighting against IS-8s and E-75s, etc. Premium tanks, and there were a few of them, they didn't have that. They had preferential matchmaking. The IS-6 was one of them, the Panther M10 was one of them, and the IS-6 being a tank with preferential matchmaking meant that it was a win rate, stat padded, seal clubber's choice of tank, premium tank to keep driving in platoons, because you would meet tanks 2 tiers lower, but you wouldn't meet them 2 tiers higher. And if you have bad penetration, you might start thinking, oh, well, what's happening? I mean, the IS-6 has got good penetration. It has a nice gun. Yeah, it has 2 guns now, but it used to have 1 with a low rate of fire as well. So you wouldn't want to go up against tier 10s with a tank. And same goes for this baby, for the Panther M10. It's basically a stock Panther. It doesn't have that long-barreled gun. It is a really accurate, historically accurate tank, but it doesn't have the long-barreled gun. So it lacks in terms of penetration. The penetration is on par with other tier 7 tanks, make no mistake about that. But you can see that's a learner. And frontally I can't do a lot to him. Once he starts turning his turret, however, I'm all fine and dandy. And if I'm dropping adrenaline, you can see I'm pumping out the shots at 3.4 seconds on the reload. So that's 16, 17 rounds a minute at 160 alpha. This is literally death by 1,000 cuts. And the thing is, once tanks start turning and they start angling their armor, you have an abrala. But what you do get is a gun that's really good. This has one of the best dispersions tier for tier in the game. Even if you are a bottom tier tank, which I'm here, you can see 4 seconds. I'm running the calibrated shells on the tank. I could do with the ram, and then you might be able to get your reload under 3 seconds, especially if you're going to use adrenaline. Ooh, he's watching me. Let's go. Yeah, let's go back. He misses and he bounces. That's good. This guy's going to miss because we make him shoot and miss. That's good. And then we're going to try and cross, and that is stupid, but we want to help our friendly Sture Emil. We have some hit points to spare. We could get shot 2-3 times by the E25. And also this T26 E5 could shoot us twice, and then we still wouldn't die. So I am trading here, but I wanted to get as much damage out as possible. And this is what I meant with the high rate of fire and the obvious accuracy of the gun. You will basically hit where you aim, especially if you let the reticule shrink completely. And I thought that I was behind the rock, but I wasn't. So he shot me straight through the front. And you can see it right over here as I'm gonna get the beauty shot. You can see straight through the gun mantlet, straight through the front of the gun, on the top of the front plate. It's angled backwards, but it is not brilliant. We get a lavish, whatever type of metal, 2000 damage just above. We're on top of XP, as you can see, as a bottom tier tank, because we captured C, obviously. And it is a decent credit earner, 47. We would have earned 47 because we've done boosters, obviously. But it's not a tank that is, I think, really competitive. And why is that? The game has become far more quick paced. We all know that. I'm not going to complain about that. It's just how it is. But there's a thing in this armor profile which should change, in my opinion, because take a look at the tank. We're going to stop the replay for a bit. Do you see what they've done to the tank, the Germans, that is? That's all spaced armor on the turret. It's basically all spaced armor. Even this backplate is spaced. Even these side bits, there's a little bit of spaced armor on the side. The only spaced armor that you do have on the tank as the armor model in game is the gun mantlet. Anybody who would shoot heat at this tank is stupid. Is out of their minds. I mean, they're just stupid. But it would be nice to have spaced armor, because that would make SU-152s not be able to penetrate the side of your turret, because if they would shoot HE, it would just do only splash damage. And the biggest problem now is the fast pace of the game, is the big derpy guns that are available in the game, is the fact that people rush forward and don't take up strategic positions anymore. And obviously buff tanks like this Jagdtiger 8.8. You see why this tank needs preferential matchmaking if there would be a +2, -2 matchmaking. I bounced the first shot, we penetrate the second one, we're gonna get a good shot in onto the T49. But within about 1 minute we have lost A cap, we have lost C cap. As you can see, the VK has gone up towards the hill as well. And I didn't quite anticipate that VK4503 to roll back and point his gun towards me, but he did, so he's going to shoot me. We haben mir voll erwischt. Yeah, all fine and dandy, but we're going to lose this game. Because the town is getting swarmed, and maybe I should have gone in, but just look at this, guys. It's about 1 minute of complete gameplay in the game, and we are 3 tanks down. And this is what happens in World of Tanks Blitz these days. But you can see, once you have the gun, it fires where you aim. It really hits where you aim, and you don't have to wait very long for this tank to hit its target. This is a bit of a fortunate shot on the front of the T-34 1776. We're gonna get a shot in with APCR run through the front of that Jagdtiger. I was hoping he would turn towards me so I would be able to penetrate him, but even with APCR, you can see I can't penetrate him. Can you bounce then with the tank? Yes, you can, if they shoot your gun mantlet. Can you bounce big guns with the tank? Yes, you can, if it's a T-49 with a derp gun. Because I have a little bit of spaced armor. He's probably auto-locked, and that means that he hits me on the gun or on the gun mantlet. Wir haben hier voll erwischt. There's a big bounce on the front, as you can see. We're gonna do top damage again. We're not gonna die, that's for sure. That's funny. We're gonna get another shot in onto the T-49. It is a DPM machine. But it's not a tank that I would recommend getting, because that one, for example, the VK4503, that doesn't really have a brilliant armor profile either, but that has more hit points and a harder hitting gun. So tier for tier, you might want to get that tank. 2263 damage dealt, obviously from a little bit of farming in the end. We even managed to out damage the T-49. 80 shots fired, 70 hits, 70 penetrations. You can see it hits where you aim, it hits where you want to. It's not a bad tank. That's what I'm saying. It may sound stupid now as I'm saying this, but it's not a bad tank. It does what it needs to, and regular subscribers to the channel already know that. I'm trying to find face value of this tank. This is a tank that kind of delivers. It does what you expect to do from it. It just goes bloop, 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 bloop. It's like a drip of water, you know. You just open the tap and it just keeps dripping, blip, 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 like an annoying shower. It just drops at the enemy every time. 160, 140, 170 maybe. A max roll would be, I don't know, 190 or something like that. You just keep plunking away at them. And if you can do this, sit in the bush, you're gonna be golden. If you can go on the flank, you're gonna be golden. There's a tank on B cap, as you can see. I didn't want to push in. I've noticed now that the AMX 3075 of the red team is on cap A. I didn't want to meet the AMX AC48 too quickly, or the IS-3 Defender. There's 3 tanks spotted now of the red team. Let's get some shots into the size of this KV-3. This is the Panther M10 gameplay you will be looking for. Trying to go for track shot, but I do not aim that one fully in on the track wheel. That is a bit unfortunate. And here we go. Now we start bouncing. Trying to go for the lower plate shot. No idea where that shot went. I'm getting a bit frustrated because that shot missed as well, and I should have gone for a shot on the side of the turret. But anyways, we can make the tank work. We're bouncing that one, and we're gonna bounce a shot from the AMX because there it is. There's the bounce. There's the bounce. There's the bounce. There's the bounce. That means that they have a tank on the flank. And take a look what is happening. I'm looking at the minimap and a map aware. I know what to do. I'm seeing that AMX 1375 rolling in towards our SU-122-44. And here's... I have to fire 2 shots at that guy and then I will be able to kill him. But I want to keep the SU-122-44 alive as well. So we're going to go in. And did I mention yet that the gun hits where you aim it? Here we go. Once. Yeah, 15 hit points left. Twice. Thank you for showing up. We've cleared 1 tank and I just want to... I don't mind him shooting me. We're going to shoot the Comet over here and then we're going to roll back. Because he has got some support, as you can see. Take a look here. The tree is going to fall down on the left of the hump. There it is. I'm not going to poke on that side because that's the IS probably rolling in. And we're spotting this Comet and we're deleting the Comet right now. There it is. And that's a lowish health IS over there. Can we shoot him? No, we can't. We can shoot this guy, but we will bounce. The ging niet door. And we have to now risk it for the biscuit because our T-28 heavy tank concept HTC is on decap. We've got 2 guys over here. Load APCR, go through the front of this IS-3 Defender. Thank you. Getting shot in the side by the ISU-152. So he is camping A. And we just want to chase this IS. He's blown up by the IS-6. Thank you very much. 1k assist, 1k damage dealt. Loading AP. Going for a track shot. No, not going to work. Didn't work. We're going to shoot him again on the track. No, not going to work. But as you know, 3 times a charm. Here we go, on the track first. Yes, and then turn the tank, and he misses. Haha! Eine weniger. I think we outplayed that guy. I think this was a brilliant move. I think this was a great maneuver. And that goes to show that you can make this tank work. And you can bounce if you have it angled properly. I didn't know where I bounced it, but we're going to see later on. And the annoying thing here is that I didn't get 1 more shot in on Middelburg. I didn't die on Middelburg, but I will be able to kill that ISU-152 or get 1 more shot into the IC Defender. We're going to try anyway, but here we go. This is supremacy for you. And another first class medal. Ay, 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 ay. 1800 damage dealt. Respectable for a tier 7 tank which does only 160 per shot in a bottom tier lineup. We got a patrol duty medal as you can see. Not top damage, that goes to the IS-6. But we are very convenient. 1400 base or 1400 assistance damage. So that's all well and good. And if you look at the XP, we're top again. So yes, there you have it. Is it a tank that you should buy from the Tech Tree store? It is in the Tech Tree, obviously, as a premium tank. It's a historically accurate tank. It delivers. It does what it tells you to do. If you want to be competitive, I would go for another tank. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tankers of Blitz Universe. Panther M10 in action. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers, happy tanking, and bye-bye.